Hello people, welcome back again to my channel. In today's video, I want to show you how you can record your individual cameras in vMix. Now, this individual camera means that a situation where you are running a production and then maybe you want to, ordinarily record your output, that is everything that you have mixed, but then you have the thought that you want to do like a post-production where you still want to have the ability for you to edit those videos in post, but then you don't want all those materials that you use during your production to be on those videos. So that means you need a clean camera feed where all the cameras you used individually will be recorded. Well, I want to tell you that this video is going to show you how you can record those independent videos in vMix. So to be able to do that, you are going to come over here on vMix, click on this settings icon, and I will show you how to do that. Now, if you look over here, you're going to see that in the input here, it only has output. So output means this output that you see here, and you already know that when you click record by default on your vMix, that is definitely going to record everything that you've mixed. But in this case, we only need maybe our camera, right? Maybe we have like different capture cards that we have that has brought in our camera into vMix. So we want to be able to just record individual cameras where it's not going to have any overlay whatsoever on it. So what do? I'm going to show you how to do that, but before then, now what you need to do, you need to first of all make sure that you bring in your camera. So let's close, we'll come back to this. So we'll bring in our camera, and I'm going to do that by bringing in my phone, because I do not have a broadcast camera. I'm going to bring in my phone, and what I'll be using to do that is I'm going to capture it using Iriun webcam. If you want to learn how to use Iriun webcam as external camera for vMix streaming, you can check out the video. The link will be in the description. So I'm going to come here and I will say, okay, it's going to come up now. Now, this is my camera right here. This is it over here, right? So we have our camera here. So that means that once we are done with this video, we are going to have our Iriun webcam recorded and ready for us to use. It's not going to have any overlay. And then also to buttress the point, let me also bring in a graphics element that I want to use. Now this is overlay. This site avails you the opportunity for you to bring in this beautiful graphics and use it for your production for free. I also have a video that is up on my channel. You can check it out. The link will be in the description. And then I'll come over to web browser. I'm going to paste the link and I will say okay. So once it comes up, we are going to start doing everything. Now remember, in vMix you only have the ability for you to record your video input, like your camera input, not like these ones that that they are video materials. You only get to record your camera and your cameras only. So let's go back to our MultiCorder. But then by the time we are done, maybe this our graphics should be up, because I'm having a kind of network delay thanks to MTN and co. So once I come back here, over here, I'm going to select what I'll be recording. I'll be recording MP4. Yes, I prefer MP4. You can record MKV depending on the one you want. But the reason why I prefer MP4 is that it gives me the ability for me to have my video without having to look for whatsoever to use to convert it. Then you are going to look out for here. I will leave it at 8 bits, right? Then my audio bitrate, I'm going to leave it at 160. Then my baseline is 8.264 baseline. Then I'm going to leave these ones. Then see another thing. This feature also allows you to record any of your audio inputs. Now, what I'm going to be using is my master. So my master is this one right here, and that is my microphone, because what I'm talking with now is my microphone. This is it right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this aside. That is my audio microphone. So I have my 2100X microphone. That is what I'm using. So now what this means is that let me toggle this off so that I will show you. So what this means is that I have the ability for me to record not just my video, which is the Iriun webcam. I also have the ability for me to also record audio. So I will have a clean audio that is separate from the video, so that maybe when I am editing, I can have the ability for me to play with the audio which way I want without it affecting the video. Then at the end of the day, I still want to, record my mix. So we are going to see how that plays out. So now what we need to do, we've selected our master, right? Then for new files, it says new file every. You can set if you want it to break it into 1 minute, or maybe depending on the time, maybe 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, 30, or maybe 1 hour. But if you don't need that, you just allow it to be on none. So it's not going to break it. It's just going to record it straight for us. Then you can say record NDI in original MOV format. So if you have any NDI that you've brought in, it avails you the opportunity for you to do that. Now you can see over here that we have our Iriun webcam, which is our camera, the one that I'm using to talk right here. Prior to this time, it wasn't here. So what do? You click on it to select. So because that is what is selected, that is what we need. Then we also want to record our output one, but I'm not going to use this place. I'm going to use my normal record, but I can easily toggle it here, and then when I start recording, it's going to record both my outputs and then record my individual Iriun. But let me just show you so that you'll be able to understand. So I'm only going to select Iriun. If you had other cameras that you've imported, you would have been able to see it, then select all of them. Then for the location where we want it to be saved, now you click on change record folder, then select where you want that video to be recorded. Now on my video, I have a file named ISO, so we are going to record it in this very folder that says ISO. Now once we are done, remember we want to click on this wave file record. So wave file is like an uncompressed format for your audio, where you get your audio raw the way it's supposed to be, so that if you want to make use of it, do some kind of editing, or maybe run some kind of post-production on it, you have it to work with. So toggle this on. You see it has turned green. Then for we to start streaming, you can click here to say start. But if you don't want that, you can still close. But we are sure that we are already done with our settings. Now I'm going to start inputting everything to this camera. To start with, let me start my recording. You can click here on the MultiCorder to start recording. Then I'll come here to my record so that it will also record the output, which is this output one. But over here on the MultiCorder, what is only going to record is going to be just this one that has to do with my Iriun webcam. Remember, if you had other cameras, you would have just brought them in here. And right now we are already recording. So let me bring in my graphics. You can see my graphics is already running. So let me fade in my camera. I'm going to bring this camera. I will fade it in. I will bring my own video. I will fade it in. Remember, this graphics is here, right? So we are just assuming that these are the things that we are already, outputting to people. Maybe this is what they are watching. But at the end of the day, we'll still have something that is different from what you are seeing right now. So let's assume we are done and we are going to see stop recording. So what do? I'm going to click on this and I'll say stop MultiCorder. So then for the outputs, I'm going to say stop recording, and then I will say yes. So with this, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let's play it back and let's see what we have here. So we have to have 3 things. Now you are going to see right here, we have 3 files. This one says vMix ISO output. So that is the name that I used to, that is the one that has the graphics. So let's play it back and let's see. Now you can see that, look at the graphics here. So all the cameras that we mix, this is our output. This is our output. This is our output. Then let me also show you the second one. This is it right here. That is our Iriun. You can see you are not going to see anything that has to do with graphics right here from the beginning to the end. Let me just let me drag. You see, it's very clean. It's very clean. So you can see that. Then again, you are going to listen to the audio that we recorded, which is in wave format, to also record. You can hear that output. This is this output one. This is exactly what it means for you to record your cameras independently and be able to, use them for your post-production. Please, if you know that you found this video very helpful, you can help us by, subscribing to this channel. And if you have any question, any comment or suggestion whatsoever, you can also use the comment section to drop it there. And if you also want me to assist you with anything that is media related, you can as well use the link that I dropped in my description to my WhatsApp channel. You get the opportunity to ask me a question and I'll be there to help you out. And please do make sure to help us share this video, drop your comments. It's another way of making this go viral, and recommend it to friends. You never can tell who is going to find this very helpful. Then follow us across all our social media platforms. Till I see you again, do have a pleasant time.